Hello and welcome to another episode of the Pod Squad podcast. With episode
11.
11.
11. I blanked again. Welcome back. God, I'm all over the place. With me always, Kaleo, Trevor, James, Tyler, and for his last time, Aiden Stowell. Our first topic today is hobbies. What are your hobbies? What are just not just one, but what are some of your many hobbies? Trevor,
You go first.
Trevor, you go
Aiden.
first.
Well, I don't exactly have hobbies. My time is entirely occupied by school and video games.
School and video games.
So video games would be a hobby then, right?
Yeah,
Is it?
video games is
I
definitely a
really
hobby.
wouldn't consider it a hobby.
It's a hobby. What would you call it then?
I don't know. I don't know. It's just like when you think hobby, you think like knitting.
I would say video games is definitely a hobby.
And then I have one hobby, and that is playing video games.
You don't count camping?
I don't do it often enough for it to be a hobby.
It's still, if you do it, it's technically a hobby.
All
It
right.
doesn't matter. I mean, you don't have to be doing it all the time, but it's still a hobby.
I guess I'll count camping.
All right. Is that it for you, Trevor?
Yeah. Don't really do
So,
much.
Claire, what are your hobbies?
It's mostly just whatever I do on my laptop in my spare time and kayaking.
Kayak. Huh.
Yeah.
Never talked about that before.
Kayaking is some work.
Yeah, it's nice. It's
Hopefully, let's see if Tyler. Hey, Tyler, what are your
outdoors.
hobbies? I feel like yours is going to be interesting. If he wants to answer.
Tyler, are you there with us?
We want to know your hobbies.
Yeah, I don't think he's there.
Dang. All right. Aiden, what are your hobbies?
Well, it's kind of like the same as Trevor. Play video games a lot, but besides that, I run every now and then. I guess would you consider that a hobby? To like just go run, I guess,
Yep.
like exercise or something.
Yeah,
Yep.
guess it's a hobby, yeah.
Yeah, and then I mean most time, yeah, I like Trevor. I'm still spending most of my day doing schoolwork and actual work. So
Okay. I know. Is James in here?
I
James
I
doubt
is
it.
don't
in here.
think
James,
so.
what are your hobbies? James,
James, we need to know your hobbies.
wake up.
James, we need to milk you for content.
We need content.
We're running out of ideas. Please speak.
And no, okay. I guess my turn then. Well, I guess first things first. I think camping is one of my hobbies. I absolutely love camping. Emily does it all the time. Um, I love being outdoors. I love doing stuff in the outdoors. I love going up in the mountains, getting that breath of fresh air. Um, I dirt bike, do dirt bikes. That's fun. Uh, get adrenaline from that. Love the feel. When you're going, you know, sure if you can understand like what third gear pinned out, and next thing you know, you're just
It's always a fun time to when you're camping, be on the quads, and then just like usually it's just when I'm with my brother, but because it's like,
and
all
then
right, yeah, we're going to the dunes now.
Did I cut out again?
You cut out and I just like took over and it was pretty smooth.
Where did I cut out?
You cut out right after you said third gear.
Oh, when you're like going third gear and you're
And he cut out again on third gear.
Cut out the exact same time. That's pretty impressive. Not gonna lie.
That's great.
That's kind of impressive. Like exactly the same words. Third gear.
I cut out again?
Yeah. Right after the same words. It was-
Yeah, my video on. You know what? Bull. Okay. Okay. If I cut out, say something so I don't feel stupid and I keep
I don't
talking.
think you can hear us when you cut out too.
Yeah, I can see someone's like name change or whatever, or the square move.
Oh, okay.
Or like just have stop in the chat ready to go and then just send it.
I got it. I got the stop in the chat ready to go.
Okay. So here we go. For the third time. Third time's the charm, okay? There's nothing like going when you're third gear and you're pinning, you're going fast and you just feel that adrenaline when you almost fall or something like that.
Mm.
And then I have a boat, so we go boating, and just stuff on that like tubing, wakeboarding, wake surfing, all that's fun. Except on wakeboarding when you catch an edge and go face first into the water and it just feels awful.
You said wakeboarding?
Yeah, wakeboarding.
You know, I tried to wakeboard once. Didn't work out very well.
Yeah, and then tubing, tubing's fun until you hit a really big bump. And I mean, it's fun when you get flipped in the air and like tossed in the air, but not when you're going like you get pushed outside and you're going in a circle and it feels like you're going 30 miles an hour and you hit a bump and you go straight into a wake and you get the wind knocked out of you and you hit your nuts on the water, so you kind of just float on the water like, yeah, it's not fun.
30 miles an hour.
It feels like you're probably not, but it feels like it. What else do I do? I guess just for like a lame one, I don't do video games, but yeah.
All you young folk playing video games all the time.
Right. I would consider doing stuff with like goats a hobby, because I mean technically, yeah.
What kind of stuff with goats are we talking about?
No, like raising, like when you raise them for FFA.
Oh,
Okay.
Yes, I'm not.
yeah, I wasn't gonna jump to that, but I'm like, what do you mean with
Yeah, I'm not
goats?
like those in the Middle East. Okay. But raising them and then getting them to walk on a halter and stuff like that, or like even just helping race with their goats, like, yeah, I do a lot of stuff now that I think about it. Yeah.
You know what? I kind of liked how you were saying how you would like to get into a hobby. I kind of want to jump on to the back of that. If I had the stuff to do it, I would love to just be like just metalworking throughout all the day.
Metalworking would be fun. Yeah, if I had more stuff, I would weld more, because I mean I have a welder.
You have a welder?
Yeah, I have a MIG welder.
Nice.
Yeah,
Is it
that's. I would definitely do that.
is it gas or flux core?
Well, you see here, there's gas, but then again, I think it's Well, there's gas, so I'm pretty sure it's gas. But I don't know. Maybe flux. Maybe. I'm pretty sure it's gas.
And for all of you who don't know, when you're welding, you either have flux, which is like this little like powdery substance on your metal, right? And when it burns, it makes a little protective gas around your weld so it doesn't get contaminated by oxygen.
Or like that's for like stick where it's already on it. But like with MIG, there's like a metal strand that shoots out of a little gun.
There's a spool of wire inside the machine that goes through your gun.
And there's gas that will like I guess act as like the flux, you can say, and it does the same thing.
Mhm.
Or you can have the same thing where the flux is already on the wire
It's in
and
the
it shoots
center of
through
it.
the gun without the gas.
Yeah,
Anyways,
if I
anybody else have anything or?
Yeah, Tyler, James, you guys have anything at all?
Tyler, James, wake up, we need content.
Going once, going twice. Sold. All right. So, moving on to the next
Didn't
topic.
sell.
Moving on to the next topic. If there was any animal in the world you could choose as like you could have as a pet, what would you have and why?
Does it have to be alive already? I'm just throwing that out there.
What?
Did you just say, does it have to be alive?
Like, could you?
Do you mean?
I didn't mean.
Do you mean it has to exist
have a
within
dead
like our
corpse in
time
your-
period? Like it has
Yes,
to
that's
be.
what I meant, Cleo.
Oh,
Like, does it
okay.
exist within our like time period, or could it be literally
Yes.
any animal possible?
No. Has to be in our time period.
All right.
See, like that. I was trying to throw that out there just in case for people.
Well, I mean, I'm
I
pretty
was
sure
really
people-
confused. Like you were either having a skeleton dog or resurrecting an old one.
No.
That's what I was. Anybody? Trevor, we're just gonna go. So Trevor, you go first.
Why isn't Cleo?
Unless one of them have one already.
Have you guys ever heard of a sugar glider?
A
The sugar glider.
Yes. Yes, they're like little lemurs.
Oh,
Yeah, so basically
they
it's like
literally
the
glide.
size of a squirrel, right? And it's got like wings, kind of. It's got 4 normal legs, but they're all connected by like skin. It's like webbed feet, but its entire legs.
aw. I'm looking at a picture of a sugar glider, and wait, what does it say?
And
Oh,
And they
why
have
would
the biggest eyes, and it is so cute.
why would you have?
I don't like the eyeballs. They're just way too big. Look, it's
Yeah,
gonna
they're-
pop out of its face.
I got really confused. I was looking at a Wikipedia article on it, and it said gestation period of 17 days, and I got confused and thought it had a 17-day lifespan.
No.
It's actually like
That's
12
great.
to 15 years. So
Imagine though a 17-day lifespan.
It'd be
isn't that like
sad.
the lifespan of like bees or ants or something like
I
that?
think so. I think bees only live for like a couple of weeks. Flies live for
are
like a
only
couple
supposed
of
to live for
days.
3 days, but they managed to stick around for like a week. What is that?
They
Same one
breed
in
like-
my room, flying around.
I doubt it's the
Ooh.
same one.
No, it's the same one. My door closes and then it opens for like a second.
Sneaking underneath the cracks of your door.
No, it is not. It got stuck inside the blinds. So it's just bouncing back and forth between the window and the blinds. Oh,
That's your
Anyways.
pet.
no, that is not my pet. I would never have a fly as a pet. That'd be stupid.
Just have it for a week. Oh, it's dead.
I mean, I wouldn't care. I would care less if it was alive, if I just ripped its wings off.
Jeez.
Anyways, Cleo, what would you have as a pet?
I really haven't thought of it. I'm
We'll come back to you, Kaleo. We'll
Yeah.
come back to you. Aiden, what would you have as a pet?
A regular house cat.
Oh, really?
That is lame.
I know, but I like cats. They don't really have to take care of them at all. All you have to do is feed them, give them water, clean the litter box, and they're good.
That is lame.
They're like the most easiest animal to take care of.
No, birds are easier.
Well, yeah, birds are probably easier, but I don't want a bird. They're so annoying.
They are. I hate them.
That is so
Like,
lame.
no.
The animal you could choose from.
I know. I could have chose a crocodile. I could have chosen an elephant. I could have chosen anything, but no. I want a house cat. But my house cat has to be a fat house cat.
So you want this house cat just loosely based on because it's like easier to clean. So it's like easier to be lazy and have that animal.
No, not be lazy like that. I like cats. I've grown up always with at least one cat to like 3 cats in the house.
Guys, I grabbed my dog.
I mean, yeah, I have a dog too, but such a pain sometimes. Cats just like sleep on you and you're good.
Anyways, Kaleo, I will bounce back to you. Do you have anything yet? If you don't, just say you don't, and we'll come back
I
to you.
really don't.
All right, I'll come back to you. I guess I'll go because James and Tyler aren't gonna wake up anytime soon. I would say I would either choose. I'm stuck between two. Okay, I would either choose. Obviously, if these wouldn't, if we're going to live in a perfect world where they wouldn't kill me, I would either choose. Oh, I'm actually with 3 now. I would between the 3, if they wouldn't kill me, I would either choose a polar bear, a tiger, or a killer whale.
Oh, killer
Why?
whale.
Why? Because 1, a polar bear would be pretty freaking awesome. They're all freaking big and like they look soft. Look like they'd be all cuddly.
They're like one of the most vicious bears, though.
Yes.
Yeah.
Imagine training a polar bear to be cuddly. That'd be amazing.
Actually, you could. If you grabbed it as it was a cub and you raised it, it would be yours.
Yeah. Speaking of that, the Soviets had a program where they had foxes, red foxes, and they would like selectively breed them. They would breed on the ones that had like quote unquote friendly traits, and they wouldn't let the other ones like breed at all. So after a few generations, they would be as friendly as like a domestic dog.
So they
That is
domesticated it.
epic.
I mean, how do you
So
think we
you're
got
telling me-
dogs?
What you're telling me is you could do that, but with polar bears.
Theoretically,
why
but
not?
You probably could, but it'd probably be harder.
Because
Epic.
polar bears.
I'm invested. Because I mean, you're like, oh, what are you doing? Oh, well, I'm gonna go walk. I'm gonna go walk my animal. What do you have? I have a polar bear.
You know what?
Attack me. Break into my house. I dare you. I double dog dare you.
Right.
Or just like a tiger. Tiger seem like it'd be cool too. Because I mean, like he's a big guy. you
I mean,
know?
if a tiger seems cool, why not a lion then?
I don't know. Lion just. I mean, I would rather.
Lions aren't as cool.
Actually, I don't want to deal with a lion's mane. That's so much hair.
Mhm.
And for me, an orca. Because I mean, hey, you know what? I mean, they're freaking smart. You know.
I mean, yeah. Plus, they're like one of the only cats that actually like to go in the water.
It'd be cool, like if you had one that wouldn't kill you, you could swim with it, you know.
Go
Well, like I
full-on
said, just raise
SeaWorld.
it as
Smart
when
it is.
it's a young cub or whatever.
You could teach it tricks because how smart it is. You can make it do like a little backflip and everything.
Uh,
If I don't think they can do back, that's like a dolphin, but technically they are dolphins. So.
It's kind of messed up to
Orcas.
have orcas in captivity.
It is because they're so big and just how they are.
I
But
mean, yeah.
it wouldn't be my first option, obviously, because I mean, polar
First
bear
option,
and tiger
obviously,
sound a
the
little
polar
cooler.
bear.
Better be going somewhere cold for that.
Yeah,
Oh, he's got the AC on
polar bear,
24/7.
not cold. Just don't have it be over a certain temperature.
just keep it underground. It's gonna be really cold there.
It'll be good. As long as you stay in the area where it's decently cool.
Make like an underground ice bunker.
But I mean, a tiger, you can have a tiger wherever. 'Cause
What?
Well, yeah.
Guys, I'm googling what temperature is too hot for polar bear. 50 degrees Fahrenheit is too warm.
How much?
50 degrees Fahrenheit is too warm.
50?
Yeah.
Oof.
That's only like 18 above freezing.
Better be going further north then.
Yeah.
You can live kind of just like up by Montana and stuff. It's always
even
cold
like
up there.
Greenland.
It'll be fine.
I heard Canada is nice this time of year.
Just live in like Montana area near
Or
the border of Canada.
You don't even
It'll
have to
be
leave the
perfect.
country. Live in Alaska. They got polar bears.
Yeah, they're.
Yeah.
Or
What
if you
if
don't
you
want to
live
leave
in
the mainland,
Alaska?
just like move to like Washington, just like really far up north by Washington.
Yeah, there are places. But then again,
Or
if you don't want to live in somewhere cold,
If you get
tiger.
way too bored of your polar bear, you can, when you're in Alaska, you can get a moose.
Would you?
Huge.
A moose. Yeah, those are like the sizes of like trucks.
Yeah, and like 10
They're
feet tall, whatever.
huge. I'm gonna I'm gonna teach this this moose how to
Love.
be like no be saddle ridden. It's like a horse, but it's a moose. You know, you get to ride a moose.
It's like a horse, but a moose. It's pretty good.
Yeah. What if you go like hunting on a moose?
Ding on a
Just
moose.
like you're on the back of the moose with just a rifle. You see a regular old mule deer, and you're all, oh, this is my time. You teach it to withstand the shots of guns so it doesn't flinch. You're just dominating land.
What about like a really like powerful, was it compact bow or something like that?
Oh yeah,
I mean, you wouldn't have to like
Crossbow.
teach
Just use a
the
crossbow.
the
No,
crossbow. You wouldn't have to teach the
Someone
moose
gets on
not to
your
flinch at
land.
gunshots, but it'll be
Someone gets on your land. You could teach the moose to charge it, hit it with his horns, to kill the person or mess them up. This is a plan coming together now.
You know what? I thought moose were like, oh, they're just like a little bit bigger than like a big deer. Oh my god.
No, they're huge.
Moose are huge.
They're gigantic. Like, there's no way that's an unedited picture. Like, the underside of its
No.
stomach is the height of this car.
They're huge. That's why sometimes, like, when people hit them, they are more likely to die because you sweep their legs, and like, depending on what car you have, it smashes your car. Like,
Yeah.
with a deer, yes, you may hit it, but
Oh
it'll
my god.
usually bounce off your front grill as it jumps.
I found this
and you hit it
I found this
on the
dude who
windshield.
looks like he just hunted one, right? Oh my god, those antlers are gigantic.
Oh yeah,
How much does that weigh?
they're, they're massive beasts.
God.
Crazy.
I'm trying to find
But-
how much a moose's antlers weigh now. Oh my
Just
god.
the antlers itself. What?
Wait. Yeah, okay. Probable that some very large moose antlers weigh up to 75 pounds.
Yeah. Crazy.
Jeez.
There are.
They weigh like
There's some
2,000
crazy-
pounds. Like the moose itself weighs like 2,000 pounds.
Yeah, they're crazy. You know what? Oh, if you had like a little small animal, you'd get a ferret.
Oh, ferrets are cool. Little
Ferret,
noodle
yeah,
boys.
What about a red panda?
Isn't that the one that looks exactly like a fox?
A red panda.
Yes, red pandas.
Yeah, red pandas. They're so cute. Are they good as pets? Just their
Hmm.
Bet you they're pretty vicious though if they were to attack you.
Oh, dude, you know it's also small. I would either have a honey badger or a wolverine.
Yeah, good luck trying to get that to not instantly murder you.
Yeah. Even as a cub, it'd still attack you.
Which one?
Both.
Both.
Honey badgers do not
Actually-
care.
Well, I feel like a honey badger would be less likely to attack you, but still decently high. But the wolverine, I feel like, is more likely. Wolverines are insane.
Honey badgers can just like get bit by a snake and then just like sleep it off.
Venomous snake. A venomous snake.
Yeah, they can get bit by like the most venomous snakes and then they're just like, ah, take a nap off of it.
Yeah, takes a nap, wakes up, eats the snake.
It's
But then again, a
ridiculous.
wolverine, its claws are pretty big, and it could bite through bone.
No.
And there's
So,
actually something.
Uh-oh. I got out now. Hey guys,
yes.
What?
I'm pretty sure I'm still recording, but I entirely lagged out. Like out of the meeting and back in.
Oh no, you're still recording. Still said it.
Oh, cool. I'll just cut that bit out. What were you guys talking about?
Anyways, we are on a mini day schedule, so this is all we have time for. Thank you for watching another episode of the Pod Squad podcast. See you next time.